Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about my personal crypto investment strategy, especially how to sell my altcoins, especially when. Let's dive in. Bitcoin price seeks 155k trigger. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. Well, somebody predicts the Bitcoin price to go higher from here. The others don't. It will, crash. Well, we need to check out those facts. Fact number one: Bitcoin price rose up above 110k. That was number one. Number two: recent Bitcoin price move was mostly driven by spot plays, spot Bitcoin ETFs. Number three: Bitcoin went up, whereas altcoin price didn't follow it. Why? Very important three questions to be asked by both you and me are: number one, can we time the market, crypto market here? Number two, when can altcoins go higher? Number three, how can we know when to sell, especially altcoins? Let me tell you later in this video. Well, before that, crypto investment products saw $3.3 billion in inflows last week. Quite a lot of amounts. Year to date total tops $10 billion. While Ethereum notched its highest capital grab in over 3 months, while XRP funds ended an 80-week bullish run. 80-week bullish run. It was not 8-week. It was so long bullish run. It's time to just take some breath right here. Anyway, James Butterfield, head of research at CoinShares, attributed the massive flows to portfolio diversification moves spurred by U.S. economic concerns after Moody's credit rating cuts. In short, it says Bitcoin was great, whereas altcoins didn't. Recent Bitcoin move was, as I mentioned before, was mainly driven by spot Bitcoin ETFs, which means, institutional bought spot Bitcoin. It was not leverage play. That said, I think it's likely for Bitcoin to move up from here versus altcoins. Why? Well, firstly, we have a huge Bitcoin conference coming in just a day or two. It takes place on May 27th till 29th in Las Vegas. You can easily recognize those prominent figures right here. Well, SEC has the peers, Crypto Mom joins in, Tether CEO, and Justin Sun from Tron, US Congressman, and two sons of Mr. Donald Trump, the first Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, J. Vance, US Vice President, and conglomerates, miners, Bitcoin miners, they are all joining here together to announce something. Well, back then in 2021, El Salvador president announced to take Bitcoin as legal tender here in this conference. In 2024, in July, Mr. Trump announced to accumulate Bitcoin as strategic national reserve. Well, I assume something similar will be announced this week. So maybe one of those announcements can move Bitcoin price to the upside? I think so. What about altcoins? As I've shown you this type of chart numerous times before, global M2 has just picked up and Bitcoin is following it up right now. The most powerful driver of Bitcoin, altcoins, or even US stocks, every single market, the most powerful driver is liquidity. Don't forget, liquidity precedes. What about altcoins? It was about Bitcoin, right? Which factor moves altcoins the most? Same here, liquidity. But when it comes to altcoin investment, I think liquidity represents around 70%. And in here in for altcoin price to move more up, go higher, I think regulatory clarity must be completed here, around 20 to 30%. Uh, you have heard of stablecoin bill, aka Genius Act, and market structure bill. Those are all U.S. Crypto-friendly bills, and they are all altcoins related. It's not about Bitcoin. It's about how to classify the certain altcoin as commodity or security or currency whatsoever. When will be the local top for those altcoins, which we are expecting for numerous, long period of time? Is it gonna be June or July or August? Don't believe anybody's predictions, including myself, including any influencers out there, but focus on this simple single indicator. And this is the most accurate and easy indicator above all when it comes to retail investments, sentiment, and actual behaviors. That is Coinbase App Rank. It ranked 326th on May 25th, 8 p.m. It just got out of 300. Coinbase App Rank represents the sentiments and behaviors of global retail investors, the most accurate one. Back in early December last year, Coinbase App Rank ranked number 30th globally. That was when we just remember that when Trump got reelected as U.S. president and Trump rally just kicked in, it was this small period of euphoric moment. I didn't sell most of my altcoins back then because the rank was around 31st, 30th. Whether local top comes in June, July, August, here's the thing. We cannot time the market, and we don't need to time the market, but we can still do something. That is to check out Coinbase rank, global rank at Twitter X at all times. Because it's the accurate indicator of retails. And retails usually buy altcoins. When Bitcoin price moves up, it's irrelevant. It doesn't have anything to do with retail investors, to be honest. If Coinbase rank becomes at least top 10, top 5, top 3, maybe that would be a great time to sell your altcoins. Is investment that simple? I'd say yes. Coinbase app ranked number 1 in December 2017 and number 1 in April 2021. Do you think it's all coincidence? I don't think so. As long as trade war goes on, as long as uncertainty remains in the market, buy the dip quality altcoin would be wonderful. Great for both you and me. What do you think? Thank you for listening.